Good morning, class 7th. Here is Kaushalya Rajpurohit, your English teacher, and today we are going to discuss dialogue writing. A dialogue is a conversation in which two or more people take part. To write a dialogue. In order to write a dialogue, you have to be imaginative and creative. You have to create dialogue for yourself as well as the imaginary person. You have to be spontaneous. Hence, you have to raise questions and seek solutions, right? So, in order to write a dialogue writing, you should be imaginative, creative, you should be spontaneous, you should be able to raise question and seek solution on the given topic. Some basic points which will help you in dialogue writing. Know the subject well before you write. So whenever you are writing a dialogue, you should understand the subject. You should have the knowledge of the subject before starting to write a dialogue. Arrange the words of the conversation of both the speakers in such a way that it appears natural and real, right? So you need to be able to arrange the conversation between the speakers, right? There should be a continuity in the conversation. It should look natural and real. Use the words that are easy to understand. Try to use easy words which are commonly used. Do not let any single speaker monopolize the conversations, right? So there should be a balance between the both the speakers, right? None of them should monopolize the conversation. Use interjections appropriately. You can use interjections in the dialogue to show anger, happiness, sadness, etc. So you can show the feelings through interjections. Remember to check the correct grammar, right? So you need to check the correct grammar. The grammar of whatever you write should be correct. Importance of dialogue writing, right? Why dialogue writing is important? Because it develops appropriate and effective knowledge of English conversation among the students. It also helps the student acquire the skill of a writer. It helps the students not only to converse with the people but also to face an interview confidently, right? So you can say this is why dialogue writing is important. A conversation between a student and a teacher. So here is an example of conversation between a student and a teacher. Student, good afternoon, sir. Teacher, good afternoon. Student, sir, I have some questions on Indian history for which I want your help to know the answer. Teacher, fine. Which part of Indian history? Student, sir, it is from modern Indian history. Teacher, good. Then what is your first question? Student, is it true that India was ruled by the British Company? Teacher, of course it was. Student, sir, could you tell me when their rule started and when it ended? Teacher, the rule started after the Battle of Buxar in 1764 and it ended after the revolt of 1857. And if you want to know more, you can read the reference book I gave you. Student, thank you, sir. So, in this example, you can see that it is a conversation between a student and a teacher, and the topic of discussion is the query which is asked by the student about the Indian history, right? So, if you want to write such conversation, you should be having the basic knowledge of Indian history so that you can make some questions and answer for them or for the same question, right? So whenever you are writing a dialogue, you should have the knowledge of the topic which is been given, right? And there should be a continuity between the dialogues of the speakers, right? And there should be balance between the both the speakers, and you should be using general words and vocabulary. Okay, so these are the rules to write a dialogue writing. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.